So you see this as the future. You don't see supplements and pills in the future as much.
No. Listen, there's no replacement for good nutrition. I believe in supplementation. I believe in nutrition, but the challenge is it clean?
Right.
Right? That's the issue, right? Is it clean supplementation? And who's regulating it? And how is it being done? And how is it being used? The risk with it is overdosing, right? If you go Google, there's kids overdosing on melatonin, man.
Wow.
That's terrifying, right? So we have a sleep patch that helps people sleep 50% faster and sleep 25% longer and get good REM sleep, wake up refreshing without grogginess, without a sleeping aid.
I'm going to try that with my 8 sleep to see.
Yeah, give it a shot, right? Wear it for a good 5 days and see if you're watching it on your watch or on your Whoop or on your Fitbit, you're going to see the metrics and and you're going to wake up thinking, what the heck just happened? Without a pill? So you put it on an hour before you want to go to sleep, do your regular routine, go to bed, you're going to wake up refreshed. Because the quality of sleep, people think it's just about length of sleep. It's not just length, it's quality. We got to get the REM sleep and we got to get the deep sleep. That's where our mind recovers and rejuvenates. If we're not sleeping well, nothing's going to work right. Everybody knows that. But 7 out of 10 Americans don't sleep well. 7 out of 10, man.
It's high.
It's terrifying, right? And how does that impact their work, their life, their career, their relationships?
Everything.
I know when I don't sleep, I'm cranky. My wife lets me know, you're cranky. Yeah, I know. Right? We're all the same. We need to rest. But society has a different plan. So we have our peace patch for stress. Think about this, dude. Clinical studies show, against the control, a 33% reduction in stress and anxiety and a 24% improvement in mental health factors.
Wow.
Without a drug, without a pill. So we presented the findings. So we present our findings to leading medical congresses in the world. So our studies have been presented at Pain Week here in Vegas. It's been presented at the World Congress of Pain, the British Sleep Society, American Sleep Society, and the World Congress of Psychiatry. So this isn't, Jay working out of a garage and some woo-woo science. We do the research, it's peer-reviewed, it's published, and then we want to share it with the wider world. So we present our findings and our data to these massive congresses, these renowned congresses who have their own review board who read it because they're interested in bringing something new and exciting to the world as well. And they go, oh, this is new and exciting. And what's great for us is that when we're there, there's nothing like it. And people are like, oh, that's possible? Because this was a very solitary journey. Because imagine, I'm a computer scientist computer coder by education and training. And when I started proposing these ideas to people taking care of my mom with her MS, they're like, you know what, Jay, stick to software. This is not the same. I'm like, well, you tell me how the mind is controlling the body. Because obviously the signal's not getting through, so quantify that signal for me. And what I came to realize is they didn't know. Why? Because they're stuck in a paradigm. They're stuck in an old way of thinking. Everything in neurology is theory. I'll challenge anyone to come back and tell me otherwise. We don't know anything for a fact about our mind. Everything's a guess. Everything is a theory. Some theories prove to be right. Most of them prove to be wrong. If you read a 30-year-old textbook, right, Sean, in neurology, they're going to tell you that brain damage is permanent. We know that's not true anymore. That neuroplasticity allows us to recoup and recover and restore our mind. How's that possible? Well, they said before it wasn't. So what you have is a lot of academia that's interested in publishing and research and all these different things to run it. I'm an engineer. What are we? We're problem solvers. What's the problem? Identify all the variables, quantify the ones that you don't know, and study, deduce what those unknown variables are so you can get to a solution. That's why it took 16 years. It didn't happen overnight.
Respect.
Right? Why? I wanted to help my mom and I had the financial resources to do it. Somebody that didn't have the financial, maybe they don't do it. Right? So I kind of find myself very fortunate to be in a position to go and to do this. But being a software guy, being a coder, I took a different perspective of understanding the mind-body connection as opposed to a chemical connection. Because medicine right now is biochemistry with pills, right?
Yeah.
This is physics. So I said, no. What trumps chemistry? Physics trumps chemistry, right? Because there's rules in physics, there's math in physics, and you can try to understand that correlation. At the end of the day, everything's a frequency. And if we can deduce the frequencies that help regulate our body and figure out how to restore those frequencies, we're going to deliver solutions that are drug-free and really evergreen solutions for the world.
I love that, man. Everything is a frequency.
It is.
Some people would say that's spiritual and kind of call you.
No. Listen, that's all nonsense. I'll tell you why. Theory of relativity is equals mc squared. So what's mass? What's matter? Matter is part of that equation. It's light impacted by energy. So what you and I are, we're not separate. We're light condensed. That's what EMC squared tells us. We are light condensed. What is light? Light's a vibrational frequency.
That's crazy.
That's all we are.
Yeah, I'm trying to comprehend that right now.
No, but it's fact, right? Everything at the core of it is a frequency. There's no such thing as a photon or an electron or a proton. It's a vibrating energy.
So you're saying we're light though?
Einstein said we're light.
So we're not like a physical body?
No. At the core of it, we're not.
That's crazy to think about.
Well, listen, if we agree that E equals MC squared and we believe in quantum mechanics and quantum physics, then we're not solid. We're vibrating energy. That's just condensed in that moment of time because of how energy is being condensed and impacting light. That's all it is. But think about it. Light goes into our eyeball. Random light from all over this room is going into my eyeball. And we know that that photon goes through the optic nerve, but it becomes a wave, becomes a movie, becomes you, becomes a memory, becomes a thought. What are we talking about right now? That's not real. That's not matter, right? What are our memories? What's our consciousness? It's all energetic.
Wow. That's so fascinating.
But it's just physics. Right?
Yeah.
And physics will bring you to the conclusion that everything is vibrating. Right?
Yeah.
And if we accept that everything is vibrating, we can restore that vibration to its harmonic resonance, to its base vibration, to what it wants to be. Our body wants to be a certain way, but our neurology is constantly compromised, right? We get sick, our neurology gets compromised, but we don't know how to speak to it. People in the world don't, like, especially North America, we don't know how to de-stress. When you were in school, anybody teach you how to manage stress?
Hell no.
Hell no, right? So what do we do about it? We let it affect us.
Yeah.
So chronic stress is the biggest epidemic in the world. Leads to all the health issues in the world. Hypertension, blood pressure, stroke, digestive problems, ulcers, IBS, you name it, stress is the first culprit, right? What are we doing about it? Pills, right?
Yeah.
Have their own issues.
Antidepressants,
you name it, right? So, but if we could identify the neural program that manages our anxiety and our stress and restore it to balance, bring it back to homeostasis without a pill, that's what the study shows. Oh, we can actually bring back balance to our body without any risk, right? So people come back and say, well, how's that possible? I said, listen, this is not overnight. So this is why we present to those congresses and their eyes light up and they go, what else? I go, we're going to keep doing research. We're going to keep developing new products because there's never enough. We just started, right? We're not doing anything else. We've hacked the human neuro-code and we've hacked the skin to brain connection. And now we believe that we can communicate with the autonomic system in our body, which doesn't speak consciously, right? I mean, I can't say to myself, oh, be de-stressed or pain go away. It doesn't communicate that way. The language the mind understands is a brainwave. It's a frequency.
Interesting.
Right? And everybody agrees with that. I go, so why aren't we focusing on that? Right? Our mind, our autonomic system doesn't speak English. Right? Because when we were born, we could feel pain. We needed to sleep. We could feel fear. We could move our arms and legs. Nobody taught us, right?
Right.
So what was that mind communicating itself with? And with our body with? Initial brainwaves, which express neurofunction, which then becomes an electrical signal that goes through our body and peripheral system. And there's a feedback loop that comes back. That's what neurofeedback is. So instead of relying on physical movement or visual movement or auditory sounds, we can stimulate the same response through our skin.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Wherever you guys are watching this show, I would truly appreciate it if you follow or subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. It helps us get bigger and better guests, and it helps us grow the team. Truly means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting, and here's the episode.